Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube free pick video. I hope everyone watching this is having a beautiful Tuesday. Today, I have my three best picks for Thursday Night Football. Steelers, Bengals. This is going to be kind of a rough game. The Steelers are probably going to whoop the Bengals' ass, but it is what it is. We're still going to make some money on this game. Before we get into the picks, we're going to do a quick little recap on how Tuesday's slate of MLB games were going. There was only one game. It was Dodgers Brewers. We had two picks. The game is not over yet, but as I'm making this video, I'm just checking my phone. Peralta, we took him over 14 and a half outs. He cashed that pretty easily. Unfortunately, it's the top of the ninth. Otani, we took him for one walk. It looks like it's not going to hit, unfortunately. He's only one of five for his hits, and he just struck out, which kind of sucks. So it is looking like a 1 for 2 sort of day. We've been on a little bit of a slump. I can't lie, the last 2 or 3 videos. So let's get back on track for Thursday Night Football. I think that this is going to be a really good opportunity to make some money. If you are new to betting, make sure to get on Chalkboard Fantasy and then Sleeper Fantasy. These are the two best apps out there, at least in my opinion. Super soft lines, and the most important thing is, as a new user, you're going to get a free pick and a free $20 to play with. So the free pick you're going to get if you sign up before Thursday Night Football is Joe Flacco, as you can see right here, or you're going to get Aaron Rodgers. This is a slightly old graphic, but if you sign up after Thursday Night Football, you'll get Josh Allen for just half a yard. So it's a free win, and you're going to get a free $20. No deposit even needed, as you can see right here. So definitely get on both of these apps. They're legal in a ton of states. It's a free win. All you got to do is pretty much my strategy: sign up, get your free 20, take the free pick, pair it with another really good play, flip your money, make 40, 50, $60. You can withdraw it. You can make more. It's totally up to you, but it's pretty much like, as long as you pick a good play with a high win rate, you're almost guaranteed to make some money. So definitely get on both of these apps. All right, let's get into the free picks for today. We're going to go over this after the first two picks, but I want to get right into the picks. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let's start off with the first one. Aaron Rodgers over 200 yards. I'm just loving literally any team when they play the Bengals or the Cowboys. Their overs are pretty much free, at least in my opinion. Especially with the Bengals now having Joe Burrow. They actually have a half decent quarterback. I mean, he's old and he's really not that good, but he's able to get garbage time yards and garbage time stats, which means that it's not going to be third quarter and the Steelers are running the ball for every single play and they're down by like 50, right? They'll at least, be in a situation where they're still having to throw here and there. So Rodgers over 200 yards. As you can see, he's over in 4 or 5 games this year. His one game was against the Patriots. This was such a weird game. The Patriots 100% should have won this, and he only threw for 139. Just a really weird game. But besides that, over in his last 8 of 10, he's averaging, as you can see right here, just above 200 to start off this season. But he's faced some tough defenses, right? He faced, for example, Seattle. He faced Cleveland, New England. These are good defensive teams, even Minnesota. Now he gets the Bengals, who just suck. They're kind of like the Jets matchup, where the Jets are actually better defensively. The Bengals are just atrocious. They're terrible. He should easily be able to clear this line. As you can see, they ranked 30th against quarterbacks, allowing the 30th or the third most yards in the league. And as I already said, this should be a good game. It's, not going to be a blowout. As you can see, they're only -5.5, so it's not like they're minus, 10 or 15. So I don't think it's going to be an absolute blowout. They should win this game pretty comfortably, but this line is just super low for Perk Rogers. That's my favorite nickname for him. All right, the next pick, pairing this up, is going to be DK over 56.5 yards. This is also just such a free pick, at least in my opinion. I just love all three of these picks today. Some videos, I'm not as in love with the picks. I like them because they have an edge, but I think that this could literally cash by halftime. DK, one of the most explosive wide receivers in the league. Such a great player, and as you can see right here, he's ranking 26th in the league when it comes to receiving yards. Or sorry, the Bengals rank 26th when it comes to receiving yards. They are not a good defense. And if I switch over here, as you can see, they are just not a good team. They also give up, ranking third worst when it comes to yards per reception. Just not a good team overall. He's also gone for 126 and 95 in back-to-back games. All he needs is 56 and a half or 57 yards. So I like this play a lot. All right, before we get into the last pick, which is going to be Chase Brown under half a touchdown, make sure to join up on VIP. We had a crazy day, just an absolutely crazy day. My Discord is kind of going wild right now. But as you can see, one of my mods, J Locks right here, he cashed this this beautiful little 3-man. And then Wonder Picks, who's my other mod, he has some picks up. And then my picks, I don't usually go with like 1.52 X's. They're usually 6 X's based on math and based on odd manipulation. So, sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days. But a lot of the slips are going to hit later in the week. So that's kind of how I make my own picks. But as you can see, we're pretty much cashing out every single day. Monday was a rough day, but Sunday, we absolutely killed it. We went up like 20 units collectively in the Discord. So make sure to get in for completely free. All you got to do is, as you can see, this is my Winnable. It's pretty much my payment processor. It's where you can get your picks super easily. They're super reliable. All you're going to do is click on this link. It's also going to be in the description. Super easy. The code should already be applied, but if it's not applied, all you're going to do is click apply code, type in free week. Just like this, click apply. You're going to get a week for completely free. You might be asking, why am I giving out a free week? Well, one, I'm trying to build a community more than anything, and my goal is you join for your free week, you make your money, and you make profit, and then my goal is you kind of resubscribe because you love the community, you're making a lot of money, and you don't have to pay any money out of pocket, right? So that's kind of my goal with the free week or free trial. And it's also a good thing for you guys to kind of feel out how I do my picks, how my two other mods do their picks, and if it kind of fits your style and your routine. So definitely take full advantage. It's completely free. I know there's a lot of like sketchy people in this industry. I totally get that, but this is as legit as it gets. It's totally free. And if you want to cancel, you can cancel after the free week is done. That's totally up to you. But my goal is you like it so much, and most importantly, you make money and you want to stay. So let us get back. As I already said, go ahead and use code FREEWEEK to claim your free trial. But let's get back to the last pick. Chase Brown under half a touchdown. This one's also kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. As you can see right here, he's a pretty big favorite to go under. And listen, he is still the RB1 for this team, though I will say Samaje Perine is definitely cutting into his snaps and his carries. Perine actually got the first carry against Green Bay last week, and I think he had 11, and Chase Brown only had, Perine had 8, and Chase Brown had 11. So definitely it's getting more into that 50-50 split. So listen, his volume's going down. The Bengals offense is just dysfunctional. It's not working without Burrow. And this is a tough matchup. Pittsburgh, they are a good defensive team. They only rank 10th, or they're ranking 10th best in the league, which is pretty good. And as you can see right here, outside of week 1, which was with Burrow, he has not scored in the last 5 straight weeks. And with less volume, tough matchup, bad offense, bad game script also, especially third, fourth quarter. They're probably going to be down, probably having to throw it a lot. I just don't see him getting into the end zone. So yeah, guys, those are the 3 picks I'm locking in for Thursday Night Football. Again, there's a lot of bad games sometimes this NFL season. There's some bad ones on Thursday Night Football, but also some of the bad ones to watch are sometimes the best ones to make money on because there's a pretty clear game script, and usually you're not going to see some chaos happening, especially in a Steelers-Bengals game where they play in the same division. It's probably going to be the Steelers win, not by a ton, by a little, and probably a score like 17-20, something like that, or 17-27, something like that. So that's probably what it's going to be like. But yeah, guys, make sure to lock in those 3 picks. Make sure to get on Sleeper and Chalkboard. And most importantly, make sure to join in on the Discord. As you can see right here, trying to make you guys a ton of money. Make Vegas bankrupt. That's my motto going into this year. going into 2026 and wrapping up 2025. So yeah, guys, that's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like on this video, leave a comment. Who do you have winning, Steelers or the Bengals? And I will see you guys back for tomorrow's video.